That was so painful, that map. Yikes.
I'm recording and it's going to pick up all chitter chatter.
Yeah, good. Fuck GDF anyways. Just make sure that's in the recording. Okay. That's the players. Is that you writing it? Osfire. Oh, I saw you now.
What? It's like it's stuck there.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, oh my god. Playing an Oasis today versus GDF was painful. So on the top right we have WS. It goes by Traumatized as the black GDF player, and on the bottom left we do have the blue Dynasty. Raven sticking to blue all day on topical logging. What do you think
He's
about this map,
blue. If
Raven?
he was green, he would die.
Raven?
If he was green, he would die. If he was green, he would die.
What do you think about this map, Osfire? What's
I
your
I
opinion?
like this map as an opener. I think it's got options for
Mm-hmm.
both teams, both factions to start it off. And then as you go on to the next games, you can start picking your little favorites that are favored towards your faction. So
Yep.
I I I
So you think this map is even?
I find it is a bit more even where you got some choices. You got eco, you can move, you can capture radars. You got mercenary camps for expansions.
Yeah, I think it does have a lot of variety, is what you're trying to say. Like, there's a
Yeah,
lot of
it's got some
options here, and you don't have
options.
to do just. Yep.
Like we tonight with all our matches that we've been watching, we haven't seen any of that skinny map shit. We've seen flanks, we've seen fights in multiple areas. And this is one of the bigger 1v1 maps, giving a little bit more play around, going
So
south side,
there's also
bridges, through the middle, good
a
bunker
lot of areas to
controls.
attack as
Yeah,
well.
lots of
You should
areas to
always spread.
attack.
Quick uplink coming from Traumatized, as you can see here. It's going the one base all in, so I expect a quick riot medic.
Not going to quite get
See,
his field scout to the TPC in time. However, he does have another field scout down on the bottom one, um, ready for the battle, but Raven does have his two ding cards. Where to go? Oh, there it is, hiding up in
yeah,
the bush.
Traumatized
That's
doing
assuming that
crazy.
Raven spots it in time before.
He does see it now. Oh, he
Oh
doesn't.
no, he's going to lose
Oh,
the
he
NG.
doesn't.
The NG's dead. Great play
Yep.
by Trauma, finding an angle out of the vision of the pathing. He's going to
Yep.
chase him, but he's
I'm
still going to
looking.
make it to the bunker as well.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Traumatized
NG.
has the best name in
Yeah, look
inflicting
at this. He
pain.
takes this one as well. Like, he takes the bunker that's near the MCV from Raven, so he has vision on everything that's Raven is doing. Look at the bunker. He WS is in the bunker, so it's crazy. Yep. It's really bad for Raven. Not a good start here.
Yep, not a good start, especially with we got the early uplink.
Mm-hmm. No pod coming in that uplink
Yeah, the
though.
pod's not upgrading. Are we going to see a data core? Quick
I
data core?
hope not. I hope not. You should ban that, to be honest. There's a beacon that
That's
dropped down here for
a
like
beacon expansion. So how much intel did that cost?
20 intel
20
and
intel.
1,200 credits. Exact cost of a beacon.
Wait, so
It's
there
not a
is
lot
things
if
in
you
the
think
game where
about
you pay credits and intel? Imagine that.
it. Yeah, there's a lot of things that
So
you pay
it's
both
in its
credits and
design
cash.
code. It's possible.
Yes. Now, in the campaign, like in the initial version of the game, everything cost credits and intel. There was no, like, only the specialists were only intel. So the initial design actually is both currencies. That's the default thingy. That's why if you play the game now and you have 0 credits, sometimes you try to make intel units and the game doesn't let you produce any.
If he can
The
pick
initial
off this
design.
grenadier, that's going to catch him up for the engineer loss. He squashed one. Might pick off another one here, and that's going to even up the count. These grenadiers do cost a fair bit coming out of the mercenary camp.
They're not coming from the mercenary camp though.
Oh,
These
these
are
are the real
grenadiers coming
ones, yeah,
from the
because he's
main
got
base.
radar.
Yeah.
Sending him
Yep.
across the map. because he hasn't got the Merc camp.
I think Raven did see that these are coming from the main base, especially that he scouted the Mercamp, so he knows there's a quick uplink coming from Traumatized here. Raven did not capture his own TPC yet on his side of the map, so it's just huge. NG Snipe really did slow his eco down.
I think he's made up for it in the engagement. He hasn't lost a unit, killing 3 grenadiers, chasing and also heading into the base. We've got a Hunter tank to counter the Pillager, but these Havocs would make light work of this Hunter.
Yeah,
He's got a few more coming out now.
a lot of hunters. Quite fast. Does he have comms officer? Expected to see a comms officer.
No, the Hunter tanks are race cars now.
Really? Maybe, yeah. He got buffed in terms of speed, I believe. Throwing away these Havocs is really bad, though.
Yeah, that's
Bad
a
engagement from
bad
Raven.
engagement. Looking for an opening to sneak through, but the production is just lifted.
Is there no comms officer, really?
We are
That's interesting.
sitting
So this,
no operatives on either.
yeah, no pod. So
No
the Hunter
pod.
tanks are super quick
We do
now,
have
it
the data
seems, like
core.
at least.
So
Yeah, disgusting.
saved up
Disgusting.
for the disgusting
Disgusting.
data core.
Yep. Disgusting. I can rant about this like all day. Just played against it today. Absolutely disgusting.
We got a comms rig.
Absolute mauler abuse incoming. Havoc run by.
What's up here to stop? What will he go for? He's going to go for a snipe the tech.
I don't think he has enough Havocs to kill this data core in time. Definitely can go for the harvesters though. There's not only one harvester in here as well. He should at least check and see the data core, because that just gives away what the Traumatized is doing.
Pick off a couple of Hunter tanks. By
Yeah,
the
look,
time he
this
tried
first
peppering that
Mauler
down, the Hunter
bullet.
tanks would have done too much damage. Drones popping out as well.
Mauler. That's a drone Mauler in here. It's coming already.
Is this a new unit added to the game?
Yeah, this is the worst thing added to the game so
Is that
far.
the new super unit that's everyone's been talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. The worst addition in the game so far. Yeah, I think this game definitely goes for Traumatized now just because of the Maulers. Doesn't look like Raven has enough to stop it. I mean, he has matchsticks, but his army count is really low, and he kind of took really awful engagement, throwing away Havocs. You cannot afford to do this against quick tier 3, because they get intel, so it's more
well, this is a
Maulers and
T1
everything.
army with a comms rig, and it's already looking strong enough to overwhelm the
Yeah,
Dynasty.
and Raven also goes and attacks the pre-split army, which is another mistake. You should definitely not be attacking an army that's already pre-split in Dynasty. Have to wait for him to kind of get out of position. He does hold the tier 1, but I don't think it matters, because now the monarchs come in. Now the hold is...
You know what else we've been
Just,
seeing from WS, aka Traumatized, is he keeps up very well with harvester count. His eco is almost matching Din at the end of a game.
yeah, this should be the case, I think. Especially knowing that I have Maulers and are basically
That's
immune to harassment.
yeah, that's going to be hard to recover. We've got T3 has been built. We've got some MLRs coming. Just not sure it's going to be enough in time.
Yeah. Tier 3 is definitely a tad too late here. Counting the quick Maulers, you kind of have to either overcommit into matchsticks, which he did do an okay job of committing to matchsticks, but did not like
Yeah, a
fully
couple of
committing
good,
to them.
decent picks with the sticks.
Yep. Because since Traumatized went for the quick tier 3, he cannot have any shield maidens, so the matchsticks kind of can do work. Now he gets the first shield maiden, and he's going for Trebuchet, I expect. Probably Trebuchet. Well, these harvesters are kind of okay. 2 refiners. Is he just expanding with beacons? It does look like it. Just beacon expansions. There's nothing here, so he's just doing beacon expansions.
So tell me about the data core. We always
Mhm.
seem to see the same pod coming up, or is there a time where you pick the other one?
So at the current moment, there's two pods: the drone pod, which gives you the DCU, and then the Tempest pod, which gives you the trebuchet and the counters. At the moment, the DCUs are very unusable, like probably the worst unit in the game. So no one ever goes for the drone pod at the moment. So you always go for the. Oh my god! If he gets the data core, it's gonna be huge. Kill it. Kill that intel. So that's minus 30 intel, and he just got the pod, by the way. He loses another 20 intel because of the snipe. He can also get the uplink here and prevents any shield maidens to come out. I'm not sure why he's not going for it. Slight misplay from Raven, but
Just
it's
out
still
of
very
ammo,
good
do you
skill.
think?
No, they definitely could have gotten the tier 3. If he has deduction, he doesn't have deduction, so they could not kill the uplink.
Not going to
Look at how
be
much
very
shield.
effective, yeah, with the shield maidens now protecting.
Yep.
Coming in from a better angle instead of an head-on engagement, coming around from the side, grabbing the reinforcements coming in.
The
Matchsticks are
matchsticks though is
just going to get
bad passing here.
destroyed.
Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I don't think he has enough to hold here. Even though the snipe was really well played, it was kinda unlucky. Heavy
Yeah.
committing into matchsticks beyond. Yeah. Or
Five,
once you have
six matchsticks,
three,
one shield maiden.
yeah. Once you have three shield maidens and any more than three, you cannot even three. You kinda don't want to engage the shield maiden with the matchsticks anymore.
We got traumatized with 13 harvesters to 10 rigs for Raven.
Yeah, 9 rigs now. About to lose two more.
Yeah. Probably only mining out of one patch at the moment, two patches.
Yep, income is really bad. I think skipping the ammo doctrine was also just a massive mistake when you're heavy into matchsticks. Raven seems to be off with his doctrines like almost every game at this point, so it costs you a lot to skip these.
GG to Trauma
And
on
there
that
you go.
one.
Yep.
Not as close in eco as I was thinking with how many harvesters he had.
Uh huh.
Kills are about the same, but yeah, almost double the unit strain count.
Crazy, crazy.
Just a little bit more chitter chatter in the chat about some
Yeah,
ideas for
doctrines. Yes,
doctrines. Yeah,
I definitely agree with Ivan here. It does seem like because if the map has a lot of money, then you should not rush the logistics because you don't really need the income if you can just stabilize using rigs. So he does skip very, very important doctrines and then he tends to die before his logistics 6 even comes online. It's kind of greedy, but it doesn't pay off.
like I want to say he might be getting better results from playing a lot in ranked with a lot more newer players. But playing
Yep.
some top notches, the doctrines are playing a lot more of a part in the timings because they're not even getting
Truthfully,
Logistic 6 before the fight's all over with anyway, so you're not surviving to even worry
yep.
about it. Where the other
And logistics 6
doctrines that Raven's going might be the play just to hold in there.
and logistics 6 as well takes some time to pay off because you still have to make the MCVs and the power for your plan, so it's not like it pays off instantly. Yeah, I don't think yeah, root is kind of multiple MCVs is really not the play anymore just because of yeah, because of how strong Intel is. As you can see, Traumatized said he had 400 Intel, so who needs to even expand on this point? Just going quick data core is just incredibly overtuned at the moment, I believe. The one base data core is just too strong, way stronger than it should be. Especially if you can follow up with like a uplink pod just to make sure that you get shield maidens in time before they can do any damage to you, really.
Yeah, you chuck in that T1 is affordable. You can beacon expand, you can beacon rush, you can riot
I
medics.
think Beacon Expand is not great, but it did seem to not affect Traumatized economy much,
That's
if
correct.
at all, in this game.
Oh, we've had a
Or
little
just
color
because of.
change. On the
Mm-hmm.
right side, we
Oh, the
got
game, yeah.
Traumatized in the yellow GDF, and sticking with the blue RavenHelm in the left side, playing as Dynasty. Uh, RavenHelm has
Is
picked
this
this map.
interesting map pick? Do you think he's gonna do the all in, like one base all in coming from Raven?
It's
It
worked
would
against
work
other
great.
GDF, and I wonder if it
Yeah, yeah,
worked
yeah.
against WS last time, and WS has got that in his mind to be a little bit more unit heavy early and transition a little bit
Mm-hmm.
later. The good thing with
Yeah, if you
good
tech
players is
quickly,
they know where they lost and how they can improve the next time.
yep. If you go quick tech here and Raven just pushes you, you just die. So that might be why Raven kind of picked this map.
Have you been doing three refinery or two refinery warfac? What's your go-to?
It depends on the map, but I think an emptied and it depends on how aggressive you want to play as well. So if you intend to make a lot of units and you might want to go 3 refineries, but on emptied hopes, I definitely prefer 2 refineries most of the time because the field in your base kind of runs out quickly and you kind of need to expand quickly as well. So you kind of don't want to make too much time. Like you don't want to stay on one base for too long. So 2 refinery definitely the play I think on this specific map, and we see a quick uplink coming from Traumatized here. One shot uplink. Yeah, Raven can definitely deny the TPC now since this guard tower is out of range. Unless there's
Yeah,
three.
but
There is three.
three v
Okay.
three, the
Yep.
GDF field scouts are gonna knock
Win.
those Sting
Yep.
guards out. Raven not even committing a engineer even in that direction, just denying it just for a few extra seconds. But
Probably a well played by him actually, forcing a guard tower as well. So that's 5 intel down the drain. 5 intel does matter a little bit in the early game. You can see the uplink coming in.
plan is on this time.
Is mm-hmm. You think it's gonna be a medic here?
Oh,
No pot
well,
coming. No, I hope it's not a tier 3 again. Oh my god. Please no. One more tier 3 and we ban this guy from show matches. I already played against him and he went quick maulers every time. Painful. It is so painful to watch. Let's see what Raven. I think Raven expects it at this point because he did the very quick maulers last time. Like it was one base maulers pretty much. Half expansion into tier 3. Yeah, I think tier 3 is coming. Look, it's on the bottom. No, it's another factory. Interesting. Okay. No tier 3 this time.
no pod coming up for the radar yet either.
Yep. Definitely questionable so far.
We got
Because
Riot
the right
Shield coming out, disabling the Pillager.
you can see that God will do a good job at killing these riot troopers with their low armored rifle damage. So you cannot really afford to have
And
riot
it's a good
troopers
note
when
to
there's
know
the.
that if you go into the barracks or, sorry, barracks, bunkers or towers, if you're still in the stun mode with the right shield, it will
It
chuck
does stun.
stun shield out. Yeah.
Yep. Even in the melee mode, it will suppress infantry that gets too close. Like the attack just
Oh.
works regardless of yeah, but the range is of course so small that the
Yeah,
infantry
you
basically needs to be
don't want to
touching
go
the
too
tower
close.
for it to
Yeah.
work.
It got,
But look at the hmm
yeah, he
look
got a
at the
little bit of
resistance on
HP
this
up
right.
back.
He's gonna die. Oh, this is not a good fight. I think for I don't like this fight for Traumatized. I think if he doesn't, he needs to not throw away these guards and kill this riot trooper. Yep,
Yeah,
should be a
getting
good
some good
fight
hits
here
with the
for.
villager there.
Uh-huh. Traumatized kind of not respecting the early units from Dynasty here. Loses a lot for free.
Do you, if you sell the guard tower, don't you get a refund on some intel?
It used to give intel, but it has been fixed, so now it doesn't give anything back.
Gotcha. So there's no point selling. You
Yeah.
might as well leave it as vision.
Yep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's no point selling at the moment. It's kind of buggy. Stuff that only costs intel, like buildings, is kind of a little bit buggy. When it comes to selling. Two riot troopers from. Oh, this fight's gonna go awful for Traumatized, I believe. This is an awful fight to pick. If I was Raven, I'd definitely try to push into his base now. It doesn't seem like Raven has enough villagers here. It's one drone that's in the middle of Raven army. It's definitely a good start for Raven, like a really good position here.
Got a bureau
He's
up as
only on
well, and we got 3 operatives made by Raven. They've
interesting
also hit the back of the fight,
choice.
so they might help with the right shields, getting those
They
down a
don't do
little
that
bit
much
quicker.
damage to riot troopers, I think. I'm not sure in the armor value of
Oh,
riot
the Hunter
troopers.
tank's only focusing on the Igniter, is wasting a lot of damage, not
Mhm.
focus firing the Havocs down.
Yep. Engagement goes well for Raven here, and he can probably check the MCV because the MCV for Traumatize on the top right. So if he goes for this, he might be able to get it. He doesn't check. He doesn't see it. I think it's not in the vision.
Not in the vision of the bunker, just out.
Nope. Yeah, it's too far. Raven kind of passive here, a bit too passive. Especially with such a massive army lead, he should definitely do something before Intel just kicks in too hard. You have no tier 3 from Traumatized, so I think he dies to this push here. A bit too much units.
He might be able to sneak this radar straight out of the commission as the
Yeah,
GDF army has gone north.
yep. A kill on the radar, that's 20 intel gone from Traumatized as well, so he's gonna be at 0 intel once this uplink is down.
Down it goes.
Look, see, 0 intel, he's kind of in a bad position. Cannot rebuild his tech as well. But he should definitely take this fight. Like, Raven kinda too passive, like, why is he going back? This fight is definitely heavily into Raven's favor, I think. And he goes back in.
He
Lost
could.
all.
It would be good if
Look at
Raven
how much.
deployed this MCV and turned on the Marshall plan. It'd be getting even more damage out of his units.
You did not see, but Raven lost a big chunk of his infantry to his own pillager friendly damage earlier.
I think that's how I'm always losing, is my own pillagers don't like
Yes,
me.
you. Yeah, you really need pillagers away from your army because they deal full damage. Like the friendly damage is the same as the enemy damage. So,
And
and
GD
GG is well
to
played for
Raven.
Raven.
He's very good with emptied hopes against GDF. Like,
I
every
think
show match
so.
he's been in,
Uh huh.
barring you, I think you beat him, didn't you? When he
He beat me
tonight.
one time. It's one
Oh,
one
he did
now.
get you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
beat him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He did. He did first time. It's 1-1, I believe. Currently, my GDF, his dynasty is 1-1, and my dynasty, him is. Well, I always won on this map as well. He should be a dynasty player, I think, at this point. No, I'm not going to torture myself. Okay, what's the map pick?
It looks like Raven's actually calling it.
Ah,
Bantering with him, saying 1-1 and you go.
yeah, would be like to have one more. I'm surprised Traumatized did not go for a tier 3 here. Yeah, Raven's been playing a lot of games. He
Yeah.
played like 5 games with me, 7 with Ivan, and 2 more with W. That's a lot of games for one day.
Yeah, if he played these kind of matches every time he was doing a session, he is going
Mm-hmm.
to keep getting better and better. Raven's going to
Yep.
figure out these doctrines. He's actually going to play his dynasty a lot more. He's definitely had a bit of a break with them.
Yeah, I definitely think he needs to get the 4x build on that map. I did not tell him any 4x build on that map, so before he blames me, that is not my build. That was not me. The fuck?
It does look like they are going to call it with one game apiece tonight. I'll stop the recording for this one.
But uh-huh.